Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Book of Hours, where you might notice that this looks a bit different, this screen, because there was an update right now. So they've added go to next completed thing here, it seems. So it now actually shows that I have things completed. Apparently we have a driftwood fragment waiting for us over here. No other things completed. And also they added zoom to cursor, but they kind of messed it up. Like, it's not implemented very well, because I will show you exactly why it's not implemented very well. Because it's an easy thing and they will manage to fix it quite easily, probably fix it with a quick fix or something. So I am over here at the left side of the screen with my mouse. I zoom in with the scroll wheel once, and do you see what happened there? It immediately centered over here and moved the cursor to the center. So in a way, it's smart for me. Look, if I say, okay, I'm put here and then well, it zoomed me in where I am. But this is a very big UI thing. You cannot move the cursor without actually like informing the user that you are doing that. So if I am pointing my mouse cursor here and I'm zooming in here, the mouse cursor should stay in here. Okay, you cannot just move the mouse cursor to the middle of the screen. That's just bad UI. If you're doing any UI things, never do that. You never want to move the cursor without making it absolutely 100% sure to the user that you are moving the cursor. Because every time I zoom here, I am thinking that my pointer is still here, because there's no reason for it to suddenly move here. So yeah, we're gonna turn that off. That is luckily a setting that we can actually just turn on and off. So we're gonna turn that off. Hopefully they'll get it fixed so it looks better, because zoom to where I'm pointing is actually something that would be kind of useful. What it should really do is it should make that spot, like, it should focus basically where I am pointing. Like, it shouldn't try to get to focus to be in the middle. It should try to focus over here. But yeah, that's not really that big of a deal, but you know, just some updates that have happened here. Also, we are about to open the Rose Haunted Hall here, so let's see what we have in here. Okay, so this is the refectory. Here, the whole curia used to meet, the librarian and the secretary Selvent, vigilant and enigmatic. Sometimes even the secretary Nuncian, though the duties of that office usually kept him away from the house. But there has only ever been one secretary persistent, and she has never liked to eat in company. That was in the good times of the curia's heyday. In later years, the governor of the jail would sit at the end, the librarian at the other, and the clock would tick away the long silences between the words. Right, so what do we have here? We have portrait of a beheaded lady. The more prominent in headgear, the closer to the glory. We have, I wonder if that is... Okay, I assume these paintings behind this aren't something that actually exists there. The hatchling. Human figures crawl from a clam shell. Does it look like that? To me it looks like there's a face emerging from... Well, maybe those are clam shells, but it doesn't look like they're crawling. Okay, we have a table here that is nothing really. We have some vase of lilies, another vase of lilies, we got a couple of tall candlesticks, and a mask watch clock, reputedly crafted for the mask of masks during the Great Writhing, and we have a refectory fireplace. The fire mutters companionably in the grate. Okay, so water, well, all of our souls have been used. Probably not much to do for today. I mean, we could feed the viper. Do we have anything to feed it? Probably no, because we don't have any mackerels right now. I just think I'm just gonna feed it mackerels all the time. So yeah, let's just go for tomorrow then. Okay, tomorrow is here. So first things first, let's go grab ourselves a specialist from the bar, because I am 100% sure that no matter which professional we get from here, or no matter which specialist we get from here. Ooh, they've added like a thing there. Yeah. no matter what specialist we get, we can open every single door we have. Also, they changed the zoom system to work like they actually kind of zooms in. I think it worked like differently before. Also, weirdly, they added another zoom level here at 4, which is the one that used to be 3. And then there's 3, and then there's 2. 2 is still at the same level. No, it's actually not at the same level as it was before, because if I now use my mouse wheel to go 1 further, I can now interact with things. It used to be that if I went from 2, I need to click 2 times lower. But no, it's just 1 time nowadays, so we can get lower. Okay, so we got some specialists coming in. We got a lot of books that we need to read. We have this one here that we can still categorize. So let's not catalog. Yeah, let's do the cataloging. Let's just use this table since it's here. We use the reb there. Okay, that's... Huh, that's... wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing, really. Just seeing things like that. Well... Actually, also there's a thing that I kinda like... I found out about a thing in a different history, but I don't think I can get that thing to happen in this history. So we'll have to wait for a little while longer to get whatever that was to happen in this world. So let's instead just start reading some books. We got The Humors of a Gentleman here. Our Fast, yeah, doesn't quite cover it. But actually, also now I'm thinking, we have 2 metal. We could we be upgrading our things? You know what? Let's have a look-see around it. I probably had a look-see with that quite recently, but I still feel like, yeah, it's a good idea to do that occasionally. Okay, oronoscopy. Yeah, we're gonna... I mean, you're a Trist. We do have 2 Trists there, and you are linked to Trist. So let's see if we can... You know what? Let's do that first. Let's do that first. So you are linked to Trist. The Spire Prospect, which was the thing up here, can be used with Hushery to link Trist. So you could go in here, and can the Trist go in here? The Trists can go in here. Okay, so we can follow my Trist further. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Now, core and shap and health. Well, it actually looks like we can't increase any of our other things, because I didn't find any skills that were linked to core that we could use. I didn't find any skills that were linked to shap that we could use, nor did I find any skills that were linked to metal that we could use. So, wait, that was... Actually, could we use this? Wait, I think I just missed this, because I think this goes in the bird song thing, but it's probably not the one that takes core, though. Bird song, moon. Yeah, you're not the one that takes core. Yep, that's the problem here. Okay, yeah, we cannot upgrade any of our things any further right now. I think so. Yeah, let's just start reading. And was the just gonna make sure that this is working like it should. Yep. It was this book that I wanted to read. So The Humors of a Gentleman. We might just as well use the Foster there, and then whatever is our Sky skill. Okay, bells and braziers. Yeah, that's the Sky skill. Okay. Didn't actually even need to use the Foster. Damn it. Most definitely didn't mean to do that, but luckily we didn't draw it too far from where it needs to be. Okay, so let's then, I don't know, use the Whist. Yeah, let's see what we can get from that book. Okay, but first let's see... Oh, no, we just catalog this book. Ooh, this is a very good thing here, actually. Like, I'm loving this. Okay, so we catalog the Green Jasper Tablet, which is a 10 Nectar secret written in Cracktrack. Supposedly copied from a tablet of green jasper, which serves as the covenant stone of the monastery of the 5th cup, the token which gives the library shelter beneath the watchman's tree. Okay, we're gonna put that there, and since it is a 10... 10s are here? Yeah, 10s are here. You are a 16 already, wow. Okay, well you're a 4, let's put you on that level and put the 10 up there, and yeah, then we'll just... Well, the person is coming out from the place, or the bar, pretty soon. Okay, there they are. Who are you? The surrealist painter. Okay, Grail, Moth, Rose. Okay, let's go look at what we can do with Grail, Moth, and Rose. Oh, this button is now here. Okay, I'll probably click on it accidentally less often now, because quite often I used to mix these two buttons, but now it's a completely different button. There's no way that I'm mixing it anymore. Okay, so Grail, Rose, Moth. Right, Grail, Rose, Moth. I don't think any of these, like these were winter doors mostly up here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Winter, Lantern, Heart, Winter. Well, that's Moon. Did you have Moon? No, not what that was. Moth. Yeah, but these are Sky, Lantern, Heart, Moon things, which aren't for you. Okay, Moth, Rose. Okay, what about this here? Grail. You have Grail, so that's a Grail 8. Grail 8 we should be able to get, yeah, pretty easily. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to you about that money to pay you, and then we're gonna get that Grail memory out, because we need a Grail memory out. We'll use our core for that. We'll take the one that has the song. It's the Intimations on Skin. And yeah, then we talk to you about a reb, and then that's it. Like, that's all you need for an 8. Yeah. So, yeah, 8 doors. Really easy to open, man. Like the struggles I had in the beginning, because I just didn't realize we could give the memories to these people as well. But seriously, getting to an 8 is so easy. Just need to find the correct memory for it. Okay, and now we're just gonna wait for the memory. Well, apparently we got this book done first, but you know what? Let's keep that there and make sure that we have this thing happening right now. Okay. So yeah, this was The Humors of a Gentleman. Samuel Savage's satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing but cunning John's son, his mistress Mavelyn, her lover Leo, and the upstart Corvino. By the end of the first act, Mavelyn has revealed a secret door in the walls of the house to Leo, and Corvino has taken to consuming worms. The play is scabrous and occasionally hilarious. The characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more resonant lines might well be formulae of power disguised in plain sight. So this gives us a memory of a gossip and a lesson of Sky stories. Okay, gossip makes, I think, oh, are we actually full here? Yeah, well, let's start putting books in here as well then. Yeah, so gossip, Rose and Grail, right? So we most definitely have it in our Grail parts. I'm pretty sure, like the Kirschen Portal was gossip? Do we have it in our Rose line? This is our Rose line. The Book of Centipede, 3 flowers have the tree. This might be gossip. Yeah, this is gossip. Okay, so we don't need this book anywhere. Okay, so yeah, that is where it should be. Now, Sky stories, Sky and Rose. Sky. Sights and sensations, belts and braziers. Linked. Oh, wait. Applebright Euphonies isn't linked to anything right yet. Okay, so yeah, most definitely we're gonna get you up. Gossip has a Grail. Yep. So we're gonna need a Sky thing. Okay, well, let's start with this thing here. I'll just put it. Okay, go back. Let's see where the shaft goes. No, not the fifth, the shaft. Okay, it goes to this table. And then get that thing happening, and yeah, that should be enough for us to increase our Applebright Euphonies. So might as well start reading another book. Oh, no, we need this to be open. Yeah, we need this to be open so that we can actually upgrade the skill. So we just need to use another book to read. Oh, not a book. A desk. A desk to read another book. Right, well, Dehoris book 1 should be very doable, so let's just... okay, let's use health. Health over here, Dehoris book 1 over there, and it's the nectar thing, so coil and cat... Right, we need to go to a table where we can actually read that, and that will be the pale desk over here, because that is the scale desk. Okay, pale desk. Papers in there, and coils and chasms in there, and well, you take health as well, so grab that health. Right, what else do we got going on? Well, yeah, we're waiting for this person. And now you have Grail 8 now, so with that Grail 8, we can open... Which of these was it? This place looks like it has books in it, so let's go open this place. Unlock. Also, the things I'd really want to unlock are these things, because seriously, like, these look like they have things in them that will allow me to combine my my things. Like, there's a desk, or that might actually be a new desk there. Yeah, and here there's like another altar as well. And the altars have been these things that allow me to combine my soul parts, so I'm assuming there'd be more of that available there. But we do need the person with the winter or the lantern or the heart to get in there. Okay, something happened. A couple of things happened. Okay, so we read The Instruments of the Heart, which was a book by Sister Isabel, a then precentress of the Abbey Church of St. Brendan's, engaged in dialogue with a heartlong kind called Duandrazon, has taken partial possession of her body. Alright, so this is just a memory we got. Yeah, that's just a memory we got to increase our apple bright euphonies. Yes. Oh, where? No, don't go anywhere. The apple bright euphonies in there, these two memories in there, and that in there, and then the effort. Well, let's use a core. Right. Oh, and something else is done as well up here. Follow my tryst further. Okay, so our tryst is now a plus. Man, a lot of our things are pluses already. Like, we have three plus things. Now we just need to get a plus thing. Which one is closest to that goal, really? None of them, really, because there's only one of all of them, and we only have one extra Whist and one... Well, Whist and Fet are closer to the goal of getting a plus version. Okay, just let's keep on reading. And our skills have now increased. Okay, that is a 3 now. So, do you go anywhere? Bosk or Illumination? Nope, need to get you to level 4 to do anything with you. Okay, what are your skills? Grail and Sky. And I feel like that with actual planning, you can get a very good set of skills, but then I think that with actual planning, you might be kinda hosed if you try to do it, like, without getting... Because I've been thinking, you know, just looking at this Tree of Wisdom. For instance, I've been thinking about, well, what if I would do a run where I only take Nyctodrummy skills? Like, nothing, no skills that aren't into Nyctodrummy tree I wouldn't take. First of all, this would require me to have information about what all the skills are, of course. Probably not gonna get that information just playing a single game. But then it makes me think, well, if I don't get any, like, skills, like, let's say I'll go for Nyctodrummy, and I don't get any Nyctodrummy skills in the first books that I can open quite easily, well, then I just can't put anything in here. Like, yeah, that's probably not, like, a doable strategy or a challenge, but it's something I've been thinking about immediately. But yeah, because I'm mostly thinking about what would be the good strategy with the skills. Do we have anything? Okay, we don't have anything going on anywhere. Actually, yes, we do. We have this book being read here, but we might as well start reading another book. Okay, so Locksmith's Dream, A Light Through the Keyhole. We'll read that. We're gonna need a lantern table for that. This is a lantern table. Okay, use this table with... What is our highest lantern skill? Is it Inks of Revelation? Oh, Deep Mandaic. Oh, that's only a 3 as well. Inks is 3. Pyroglyphics is 3. Okay, well, the ink's in there, and then we gotta put our Fust in there. So, wow, we only get to 6 in Lantern without a memory. That's not very good. Okay, what is actually our highest skill? Okay, it is the Edict's Marshal with the moon. It's an illumination thing. Okay, something is done. That is this book over here. Let's put this out of the way. So this was, alright, Dehore's Book 1, an occasionally coherent catalog of the secret gods, and I completely did not realize that it had a thing that could make our things bad. Did it make our thing bad? No. This is a reprint, but in the original Latin. Right. Yep. So, this volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, the ring yew, among others. The glory is the question, and the moth always answers yes. So what we got from here was a memory of an impulse, something we have already seen before, and lesson, rights of the roots. Okay, let's put that... Oh, right, it's a lesson, not a skill. That there, Dehore's Book 1, impulse, yeah, very common memory. We've seen several times. So let's drop this here. Wait, is that an ink, by the way? That is an ink. Okay, let's grab that and bring it here where we have other inks as well. Oh, you didn't come here? Come on. Come here. Yeah, with the other inks, please. Yes, do we have other inks waiting for us somewhere where I've left them? Okay, I think I brought all inks here. Let's just check out the tables quickly. No inks here, because I don't really think we're gonna find ink. Well, that wasn't in a room with a table, though. Yeah, no inks here. Probably would be easier, actually, to just... salt sign. Should probably investigate that. Yeah, if I just grab something that... Oh no, I need to grab an ink. Where are the inks? Right here. Grab an ink and then just hover over the ink. Okay, there's some ink over there. We're gonna grab that here as well. Okay, and if we go very high and try to see where it blinks. Oh, there it blinks. There is a blinky. There is some ashertine up here. Okay, grab that. Right, any more ink anywhere? Yeah, I don't think so. Man, it's kind of hard to try to see that little twinkle in a house of this size. Yeah, unless there's something over here, but no, we've already checked that. Oh, there is some ink over there. The Perhibiate. Okay, put that down here as well. Gotta get my ink sorted. Right, and we're reading a book. Yeah, so just to finish reading this book, and then tomorrow... Like, there was seriously nothing in this room that we just... Oh, right, we opened another room today. Right, so there might be something, but there was nothing in this room, really. There is a night mirror. An oddly dim mirror. Yeah, with a little bit of lantern and a little bit of moon. Okay, so this room that we opened at some point, and I just, again, completely... Oh, there's some gasoline in here. Kerosene? Ooh. Stores. At the time of the Prayer Book Rebellion, in 1549, Hendrik used this room as a prison cell for unfortunate locals, including the cunning man and rebel ringleader Red William, who had boasted of the curse he placed on Hendrik heirs. There will be no seventh of his line. There is a story told in Brancrack village that Hendrik came to speak with the imprisoned William in person. There will be no second of your line, he told him, and had him gelded here in this very cell and cast into the darkness of the caves below the house. There is another story that Ava de Wolf once answered an importunate suitor by bringing him here to this room and pointing out a stain upon the stones. Oh, that's savage, Ava. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some Eigengrau. I can see that from the bottle shape already. That looks to be some paint. Palest blues. No, it's not quite this color. We have some Isle water in a pitcher from Brancrack's Deep Springs. Yeah, that's the thing we can get from the well. We got a plain stool here. We have a basket of clean towels. This is a very good thing for opening hard things later on, if we get difficulties there. We have bolt of moss green velvet, suitable for a ball gown or a jewel's cushion. We have some skin shuck meat here. Ooh, that's the good thing for moth things. We have a couple of boxes of rarities, so let's start opening these up. Grab the other box as well. We have some Oh, that's a bottled candle. I thought we had that was some wine, but no. An admirable combination of two utterly disparate elements. Quiet to genius. I mean, I don't think putting a candle in a bottle is genius in any way. That's like one of the most basic places to put a candle in. Okay, we have some drinking cocoa, we have some more Jennings wine, we have another cucurbit burette here. We have, oh my, there's a lot of things here. Okay, well, we're gonna leave this piece of driftwood here. And we're gonna grab, oh no, this other box from here. We also have a hurricane lamp here. Proof against storm, wind, and moth swoop alike. A bolt of pale silk, suitable for handkerchiefs or anabaric experiments. We have a saw, eternally useful, though not for most librarians most of the time. We have some paraffin for a bright flame, that's forged to fuel. We have kerosene for the brightest flame, that's a forge 3 fuel, so if we need forge to open a door, we can get an extra 3 from here. We have some steel wire, here the kernel's metal. Is this the game where, yeah, we made the orichalcum wire. Metal which alters its state in every age, but in every age can be used to catalyze the Azov. Which makes me think. Okay, first of all, let's put this in the foundry. Let's put our metal in there, and let's put whatever is our highest forge skill. It's belts and braziers, which is a 5, or yeah, it's gotta be belts and braziers, right? Yeah, none of these are even a higher level than it is, so yeah. So we get to a 12, and we just found that kerosene. Craft Azov. Use orichalcum to catalyze the ferocious Nox solvent called the Azov. Belts and braziers with keeper level, that plus orichalcum. So that is the level 15 thing. Okay, so let's create a level 15 thing and see what that actually does. But yeah, that was the wire that reminded me of that. This is the kernel's metal. We have some scintillate oil here, Cater and Hero's finest scintillate oil. Okay, we have some glue! A substance that confirms the continued proximity of things to other things. Ah, glue. Glue is the glue that keeps the world together. Okay, so we've got some paint here, dusk blue. This paint is the precise color of the Atlantic Ocean at 4 o'clock on a clear autumn afternoon. Okay, and these are all pigments. That's moon, this is nectar. This green, trees are rarely this color. This is bosque green, the wood is probably not this color. Pink, people are never this color. And yellow, this paint is nothing like the sun. Okay, so yeah, let's, I am mostly interested in the Azov here right now, so let's see what that gives us. Well, we did manage to crack open this thing and find some Jervinite. An alloy equivalent in some respects to the clockmaker's Inva, but instead of a constant weight, it retains the same origin in every history. Okay, let's put this in here, because it is also a metal. That's a knock metal, so we can maybe see if we can get some knocky things happening here at some point. But yeah, let's just keep opening these boxes. That's mostly like what the rest of this day... Well, it's already night, so yeah. Not gonna be doing much else today than opening the rest of these boxes and seeing what on earth it is. Also, we did finish reading this book here, which was The Locksmith's Dream, A Light Through the Keyhole, the first volume of Teresa Galmier's examination of parallels in the mystic dreams of artisans. The parallels in mystic dreams experienced by carpenters, masons, and other artisans, and what they purport to reveal about the architecture of the world. Surprisingly modern and even funny. No one has ever explained why Galmier devoted herself to this quixotic exploration of artisans' dreams. Time and again we hear of the wood which rises from the world's foundation. All trees reach for light. What does the wood reach for? Is there a difference between light and light? I think the key to dreams of the wood might be one of these, the one that isn't exactly real. And of course, if we were to be playing Cultist Simulator and we were to read this book, we would gain a lore piece that would allow us to actually enter the woods through our dreamings. We found some purifications and exaltations here, and the memory of revelation. And that memory of revelation is nothing that is really important to us, so let's put the locksmith's dream up here. Oh, is there space there? Oh man, looks like there's a little bit of space there, but apparently not. Huh. I wonder if, like, some of these books, like there's a... Okay, right, I was like, why is there such a big hole between these? But it's because these ones were kind of linked to the other side. Okay. The Azov is what I'm really interested about right now. So let's just wait for it to come out. Oh, it's daybreak as well. Oh, also we have the lesson of rights and roots and the lesson of purification exaltation that should probably do something about. But yeah, I'm still gonna wait for the Azov and then think about those things. Okay, the Azov is done. Seem to be other things as well. So the Azov, the orichalcum must be incorporated very carefully into the vessel, so the Azov does not escape. Careless alchemists have to move house frequently. Okay, so this is Azov, a solvent of frightening veracity. Okay. So, because I was thinking, because in another game I managed to create a level 15 thing that was an ink, that it was an ink that we could use to change history, if I understood that ink's description correctly. And that's the point where I aborted that game immediately, because I didn't want to learn more about that, really. There's potential here. Okay, now... I don't... Oh, wait, this has forge, so do we have... wait, no, this takes knock here as well. So if we put that there, and the Edict's Liminal... Glassfinger Toxin. Scholar level plus liquid creates Glassfinger Toxin. But no, what I want is to get to 15 and see if there is something we can do here. But yeah, that helps us to get to 15 quite easily. Didn't actually mean to click there. And you're a 4. So what was the other? So this is a metal. So I could actually... No, wait, actually, can I just put this in here? This in here. The shaft in here. And Edict's Liminal. Okay, but we are at Keeper level. So I'd kind of be more interested in Keeper level stuff. Glassfinger Toxin. If you've seen, oh, it's not gonna create anything, because that cannot be used. Glass blowing and vessel crafting. Orichalcum wire. Right, because we're not... We're below... Yeah, we're below 15 here still. Preliminary meter I already tried. No! Chronis Cord. Place the Gervinite at the heart of the knock device. Preliminary meter with Keeper level. And this was Keeper level. Gervinite creates plus Gervinite. Right? Okay. We managed to just find this from a box, right? We didn't create this. But that creates Chronosicord. So let's see what that is then. And what do we get from here? Another box from a bigger box. Okay, well, let's keep opening these boxes. Wait, it's morning. Okay, well, let's go see if we can get another person out so that we can open another door. Oh, man. That funny thing about games... Well, I was gonna say big strategy games, but games that have a lot of things in them is that they become slower the more you like, the longer you play for, the slower the game becomes. Because in the beginning, it's quite fast to go from, like, over the Kirkurbit Bridge, but now it feels so janky. But because, you know, the game has to remember every single item that is here, so that makes it a little bit slower. Also, you know what we should be doing as well? We should be trying to get a mackerel from here. So let's use our health and the sea stories. Sea stories. Right, let's just do that. Hope we find something interesting from there as well. Okay, who is coming here today? It is Mademoiselle Olympe Bechet. She speaks Latin and Greek and Phrygian and Ramsund. Okay, and she's interested in Forge and Math. Well, we don't speak the language of Ramsund, so you are gonna teach us how to speak that language, which actually also means that there's no point in even getting anyone out from the bar today, because of the fact that we simply don't have the time to talk to them because we're learning the language. Okay, a Deer Day lens from there. That's fine, just means I don't have to build the next one immediately. Did we have one somewhere waiting for me? I'm gonna put one like here. Hopefully I'll remember that it's there. Well, there's the Awakened Feather. I also learned if we investigate the Awakened Feather, we actually get a, I think it's, was it a unique memory? No, it's not a unique memory. We get a cheerful ditty from that, right? Or at least the one time I tried, I got a cheerful ditty from that. So if we ever need a cheerful ditty in 30 seconds instead of 60 seconds, we can just investigate that. Okay, and yeah, we're just opening the boxes, right? Also, something happened. Oh, we found something from here, and we found some more driftwood. Okay, that's not really what I'm after. Can't feed the driftwood to my snake. And also, it's just gonna take space, so I'm just gonna burn that driftwood piece. Yeah, just burn it. Because we have a piece of driftwood up here. There is one always here, and we just put another one down here, so... doesn't... Oh, 18 seconds anymore to see the thing, come on. Oh, something else happened. Well, no, I'm still gonna wait for those seconds. So, when a Crunchy chord is completed, it is fully wound for the first and only time. Crunchy chord, a music box that only performs once, a typewriter can only send one message, a clock that can only strike now. Well, that's a tool that'll clearly allow us to open any higher level knock books or, you know, knock doors. So let's go put that somewhere. I was really hoping, but yeah, probably if we need to build an ink to write with, it probably needs to use like an ink making skill of some sort, or it needs to be made from something that, right, we got the memory side, there's something that is kind of liquidy or inky. So yeah, the idea of making an ink that would help us get forward over here, maybe not like the best idea I've had, but you know, gotta try those different things. What we found from here, wolf snow ample. Okay, and that actually makes me think again, cause since we just found it, and it was random found, we feel like I can use it as much as I want to. So if I were to put that there, were to put my Whist Plus in here, and I were to put my biggest winter skill, which is it Ragged Crossroads? Or is it Rhyme and Remembrance? Rhyme and Remembrance. This here. Bittersweet Certainty. Or for a scholar lover, let it guide my hand when I dissect remains. Okay. Remains. Did you take remains? You actually do take remains. Okay, so we're gonna put... Actually, we don't probably need that there at all. So, whist. In there. Rhyme and Remembrance. In there. Okay, if I now add a remain. I know we got remains over here. So we got some phosphorescent scrapings, and we have hot in a jar, and we have essential period. Okay, do we get other remains? Okay, we get other remains in here. So, for instance, oh, that's some more. Oh, if we have more than one essential period, I'll just use that over here now. Put the essential period over here. Render a winter aspected remnant. Yeah, but what if I put the solutions here? Yeah, tally. Draw very carefully on ancient privilege of the house to manifest winter. Rhyme and remembrance with keeper level plus essential periods creates year tally. Okay, year tally. We found one of them here. Yeah, it's just this mark. If you examine this particular mark, you get an old memory, which is a 2 scale, not scar. 2 scale, 4 scale, 2 Matu lantern memory from examining this. So I'm not really sure if wasting these for that is worthwhile. Okay, let's grab that essential period. Or for a skull. Okay, so this is. Yeah. Okay, so okay, if I remove this from here, plus remains creates essential period. Interesting. This is okay. Right, and then if we have 15 plus essential period, then we get the year tally. Okay, that is good to know. Now I'm gonna have to see if we have other skills that would change the recipe. No, doesn't look like it. I mean, kill sim is not gonna do anything, and because I'm thinking like the other ones that we have that are winter, don't probably even go here, or I mean they will go here, but they won't have. Yeah, like this is Eigengrau. Like seriously, we're at 14 and it's telling us to make Eigengrau. Okay, so yeah, lot of crafting involved in these things here. Okay. So the thing was that this or a scholar level recipe across a flower, right? That wasn't what was. Wait, what was this? Rhyme and remembrance. So that creates essential periods. So we could just turn this remains of essential periods into essential periods, but that actually makes me think, because we did have the other remain here. Was it that maybe it didn't have quite as good things in it? So heart 2, winter 1. There's no heart in here. The phosphorescent scrapings. Yes, so the essential period is better than the phosphorescent scrapings, I think. I mean, it is a thing. This is material. So maybe I don't want to just... Because I was thinking maybe I just want to upgrade this into the essential period. Probably not. Okay, Grail. Grail and Moon are high level skills I have as well. So where can I put the Grail in? Actually, I know for a fact this table over here is a Grail table. So if I put my desires and dissolutions in here with a little bit of Reb. So that's a witching tisane. Or if I add a flower, the mixture will become intoxicating. Okay, well I have a lot of flowers around. I think that's just Ruby White's Ruin that will come from that. Yeah, so kind of want to check out the other possible Grail skills. Apple Bright Euphonies, that's the Beguiling Melody, right? Okay, so Beguiling Melody and the Witching Tisane are the ones that we start with, or are the level 5 things that seem to be easy to make. There might be another one as well. I am not 100% sure. Well, I've seen that some skills having 3, so that means that there might be 3 for everything, or it means that there might not be 3 for everything. Okay, seems like our Grail skills aren't very useful for us here today. So instead, let's just put a Tryst in here and see a little bit of the moon things we have. Okay, desires and dissolutions. So that, or if I trace the mark on wood, it'll burst into strange fruit. Because this is also like the weird, like moon and wood. So I need to find a thing that allows me to put wood in it. Now the only thing I found that allows me to put wood in it, I think, is this thing here. Your wood, right? Yeah, but this, like, this doesn't take the things that I needed there. So, it's a weird thing trying to get your head around this. So you need skills that have the other aspects of the things so that you can make things. Yeah, I don't think any of our Grail skills go here, no. Also, kind of weirdly, it looked to me like we could maybe put this in... Okay, we can put it in here as well. Because I think this takes Grail. Nope. Right, close that. Any other things where we can put this in? Can we put this in here? Yes, we can, but that doesn't take Grail. Can I put it into this table? No, it's not lighted up. Can we put it in the foundry? Okay, we can put this in the foundry, but also the foundry doesn't have Grail. What are the things that have Grail? The alchemist glassware and the kitchen has Grail. Can I put this in the... I can! Okay, so then the desires and dissolutions, and then the soul of Reb. No, wait, what is... Okay. What was I trying to work on? Moon, right? It was Moon that I was working on, wasn't it? So really need to check out the places that have Moon. And apparently there are... there's nothing, there's only discs that have Moon. So... that actually... well, there is... no, not exactly. One of the harps here has Moon as well, but the harp most definitely isn't going to be taking... isn't going to be taking the wood in there. But, let's see, so if we put Tryst... and desires and dissolutions. Yeah, you did the midnight mark. All right. Wait, no. If I try, right? Because the yes. That's what I was trying to do. But there is no place for me to put the wood down, where I could put Moon in it as well. And yeah, that means that I need to figure out. So what are my Moon skills? Moon skills, Moon skills, Moon skills. So you are Moon skill, and as is the Edict's Marshal. Edge Moth. Okay, what were the things that this thing took? Because I know that this takes the wood for sure. Because it could maybe take Edge as well. It doesn't. Okay, what things take Edge? Well, the Foundry takes Edge. Wait, could I put the wood in here? Also, where did I put... I had a piece... okay, it's there. Okay. Can I put it in the foundry? Okay, so I can put it in the foundry. And I can put... Edict's Marshal in there, which already puts us over 10 in Moon. And then we just put any of the souls that goes in there. Let's... oh, there's a problem. Yeah. Problem being that this puts us... over 10 in Edge, which makes this want to create Edge things for us. Okay, any of the memories have... no, the memories don't have Moon. Okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna stop trying to do these things. because this is grindy, and I don't think that's very that interesting to watch. So yeah, I don't... I'm gonna do grinding like that in another reality. And then tell you about the things that I actually found afterwards. Right, yeah, the Essential Perios, the Wolf Snow Ample, we're just gonna drop them over here. Right, and one thing I want to check out is the inks and pigments. Okay, so we had the inks over here on this table. So I want to check out, like, the big inks, because maybe we can use them to create even better inks. And so, Forge Scale. Also, kind of worried, because we're working on horror history, supposedly. Yeah, maybe we're not working on horror history. I don't know. We're working on some wisdom, at least. Okay, but yeah. Now, first of all, I just said I was not going to do stuff like this right now, but here I am doing it again. But yeah, because I want to kind of test the big... you take a liquid, yeah. So if I put... like Ashertine in here, and I put my Fast in here, and I put the inks of Revelation. Craft Refulgent, or for a scholar level recipe, if I add glass, I can resolve it into a more potent lantern liquid, the second precursor of a great ink. Okay, so right, this is the kind of stuff I was looking for, like the great inks. So if I add glass, do you take glass? No, but I'm pretty sure this one actually does take glass. Let's put this back in here. Yes, so solution, no, this isn't a glass. Right, so I need to find a place where I can put the glass so that I can create this thing. I thought I could put glass in here. Where can I put the glass? This really feels like a, you know what? Ooh, but it needs to be something where I can also put my forge things in. No, that's a lens, not a glass. What takes a glass? Let's have time rolling while I'm doing this as well, so can get that thing happening. Okay. Oh, right, it's there where we need to click. You take glass. But how would we get that amount of, like, we need a 10 lantern. Pyroglyphics, and the only thing that has lantern is Fast, and Fast doesn't go in here. So we need to find another place that takes glass. Well, and probably the easiest way to do that would be to actually find some glass. Actually, I have a pretty good idea what might be glass. There it is, the Deer lens. It is a glass, yes, and it has 4 aspects, so it should be quite easy to put anywhere. Grab it, please. So is that seriously the only thing I found that takes a glass? Because it was kind of hard to put things in there. What did this thing take? It takes a cooperative and a pigment. I took a blank thing. This looks like the kind of place, actually, now that I think about it, where we want to go, like, put some pigment in here, put... Like, this isn't blank. Oh, right. This is blank, so yeah, can't do it here. So, like, we'll go up here and do our thing. But, yeah, so this... Could this take glass? What's the question here? No. It could not take glass. Alright, hovering over this doesn't help. What I need to do is I need to grab a hold of this. Oh, but because this is a tool, I can put this anywhere. I need to find something that is just glass, really. Can you take glass? Wood tool, woven remains made of wood. No, you cannot take glass. Dispensary, could you take glass? Nah. Substance, is that the glass? No, that's fuel and liquid, and that's a flower. Because it's gonna be quite hard to get to lantern 10 in the forge. Like, we'd really need to work on our pyroglyphics then. Also, what are the other forge skills? Well, we probably don't have another forge and the lantern skill. Well, deep and dig, but that cannot be used to craft. Well, I'll try to figure out where there is a thing where we can put glass in it, so we can at some point maybe do something about that. Okay, what do we find from here? Limited drinking cocoa, a packet of that. We'll just put that somewhere in the pantry if we can fit it in there. Okay, yes we can. And we had no more things to open up here. Okay, so let's start thinking about what we actually want to increase with our lessons here. So, first of all, nectar things. Coal and chasm has been put down. Herbs and infusion has not been put down, so makes me think that herbs and infusions then. Spices and savors has been linked to something. Stone stories has not. Right, but herbs and infusions is already growing. So let's... Okay, we got a rain here already. We also have the earth sign here. We probably don't want to use the earth sign though, since it's very easy to get a memory of nectar. Since it is the one that gives us moth as well. So let's just read that there. And yeah, we learned Ramsund. So this language has been called Mantik Altair and Lenga Aukel, and the speech of birds, and Ramsund, and the hazelnut tongue. But it's a language of secrets, and its true name may never be used. The aviform owls use it at their roost, or so the story goes. Okay, so this is moth and sky. Birdsong preservation. Okay, let's look at our birdsong preservation situation. Okay, needs to be level 3 or 5 for it to do anything for us over that way. Okay, that's fine, just means it needs to be upgraded quite a lot. Can we upgrade it immediately with the purifications? Actually, we can. Okay, well, do we also have something better to upgrade with this? Like, I'm kind of very much thinking about upgrading the pyroglyphics again, so just so that we can see what we could do with that. Glass and tin lantern. Yeah, because none of these are anything that we can link to any wisdom. But the inks also kind of make me think that maybe I'd want to get the ink skill to be better, so we could actually create some ink. Yeah, that might be a thing. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Let's just start increasing our inks of revelation, because it's our only ink skill we have at this point. Because, yeah, it's starting to feel to me like we need to build ourselves a good ink to be able to win. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, it is at 2, so we need... Okay, we have the sight here. So, we need 1 memory of lantern, and you can get that from here. So put the wisp in there and put that thing in there as well. So yeah, 2 things should be that we should be able to increase here quite easily. So this is the memory of the impulse, yes, and with that we're going to increase our herbs and infusions. That there. Some effort here as well. Gotta use the chore. Right on. What happened? Absolutely. Okay, so my theory right now is, because occasionally I hear these sounds in the background, is that there's, like, for instance, these people, they were here, or it wasn't one of these people who was here last time because they chose us a skill, and then their car just kind of disappears from the screen. I think it just goes somewhere, and then after its timer goes out, we hear that noise. That's my theory at this point about what are those weird noises in the background occasionally, but I am not 100% sure at all. Okay, so with this lesson we can increase this skill further. I'm gonna use our fast here, mainly just because I'm thinking that that is a useful skill for crafting later on, but I honestly do not know if that is true. It just feels to me that, yeah, we're going to be needing a powerful ink to finish. So yeah, I want to upgrade my ink skill because of that. It is now at 4, and our fast is at 3, so we're at a 7 with just those. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, how do we get to 10 with that, and see if we can create something new. But is anything going on in our world right now? No, nothing is going on in our world right now, so that means that we can actually start reading books. Okay, we have the known unknown tonsure here, which is Lantern 6. What is our... So 3 in our Whist, and... Okay, so we can read that. Let's do that. Put our Whist in there, and put our Inks of Revelation in there. So this is okay, this is not just probably. This is gonna give us a skill that has Lantern as an aspect of it, because that is, I believe, what I have learned. That the mysteries give a skill that has what one of the skill aspects of that skill is always what is the same as the mystery. I think. I'm not a 100% sure about that, but that's what my current idea is. I haven't really paid enough attention to that to be 100% certain about that, but I think that is the case. Okay, so who are we getting out today? That is the musician. Okay, the musician, can you help us open any of the doors? Like, I know for a fact that you cannot help me open these upper doors. Can you help me open these lower? Ooh, this stairwell is also open now. Ooh, it is the blockaded stairs. Someone has filled these stairs with blocks of timber and broken furniture. They filled the timber and furniture with signs to bring shadow and despair. Did they want to prevent an intruder from passing or a resident from leaving? Either way, it'll be difficult and careful work to open the stairs. Oh wow, that's a lot of possibilities of 9s to get there. Right, but we were looking at Sky Heart Nectar. Sky Rose Nectar. Okay, well that's a Rose 8. So that is enough, so we're gonna grab you. Oh, we also have a foggy day today. That doesn't really help us with anything here. Yeah, we're gonna grab you. We're gonna pay you with that £1 note. What a time! It's autumn. Ooh, we've been spending our money quite a lot lately, I feel like. Okay, and then we're gonna need the memory of 2. Where are we? So you're gonna be at 4, and we're going to need to get you to an 8. Our FET is already a 4. Yeah, we don't need the memory. Okay, yeah. We just need to talk to you about our FET. Yeah, and that's going to do it. Right, also, let's grab you and get you to open the maze crazed room. Wires are strung tightly and crazily through this room, snaring the bed legs to the window latches to the wardrobe handles. Every movement brings a ripple of musical pings. It'll need time and patience to unravel. Or, you know, a sharp string, or not a sharp string, a sharp blade to cut through the strings. Doesn't take a long time then. Okay, so we read the known unknown tantra. Carlos Garcia Sauri, the ectastic mystic of the Pyrenees. Okay, ectastic probably means something. That's not a word that I'm aware of. Was known to recite this in 3 languages, though he had never visited the subcontinent. The known unknown tantra describes a journey to the wide door of the mansis, beyond which speech ceases. It describes a mantra which can be used at the right place and time to achieve that door. The light of a lantern can only ever reveal the space between the forest shadows. So this is as a Watchman's Paradox and a Revelation. And Revelation is the most basic of all the lantern memories that exist, in my opinion, since, you know, it only got 2 lantern and nothing else. So that's about as basic as you can get. So yeah, we most definitely have several copies of that around. And yeah, as I said, it gave us a skill that has at least some in Lantern. And also that is... Oh, no, that was the Inks Rep, but this also has something in Lantern. But makes me think that maybe I'd want to increase the Inks of yeah, like I was already talking about this, so I think that's what we're gonna be doing. But I think also that we're gonna put a cut in here, and we're gonna be doing that in the next episode. I'm Carp, this has been Book of Hours. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.